Hello everyone! Welcome back to another 2v2 Warhammer battle. This is going to be Chaos and the forces of the Wood Elves versus the Greenskins and Vampire Counts. For this army, I have 2 Forsaken on the flanks, we have 4 Chaos Warriors with great weapons in the middle, we have 2 Chaos Knights with lances, the Sartorial the Everwatcher, aka Big Bird, Giant, and a Chaos Puppy, and then 1 Chaos Marauder over here. For my ally, we have a front line of mostly Eternal Guards with shields here, and then also some Treekin. Treekin, right? Yes. We also have a Spellslinger of Life, Durthu, a few Glade Guard with Starfire Shafts back here, and then a couple War Dancers over there. For the Greenskin player, we have 2 Goblin Big Bosses, 2 Squig Herds, we have multiple Orc Biggins, a Ragnarok Queen, Orc War Boss on the Wyvern, double Gobos, the Doomdiver Catapult, and an Orc Shaman back here with more Orc Biggins. And then for the Vampire count, front line of zombies, behind them we have Skeletal Spearmen, 2 Graveguard, Banshee, huge flying force here with double Vargeist, Terrorgeist, Manfred von Karstein on a dragon. How many spells did you take? Ooh, you don't need that many spells. That's kind of a waste of money, but I always like to see if people actually take like everything for Manfred. And that's a lot of spells. I don't know if that's everything, but that's a lot of spells. And then 2 Fellbats here. So my Forsaken are going to get hit here by the Doomdiver Catapult, and then they're going to switch targets to my Chaos Warriors with great weapons, and I'm just going to go marching up and hit the Vampire count like... I'm going to detach this Forsaken. I'm going to assist my Wood Elf ally against some of these Orc Biggins or Gobos over there. And then Big Bird's going to be coming up the middle. Our 2 Chaos Knights are going to be coming up the middle. And we're going to try and just kind of crush the zombie line fast. So we're going to go... kind of like that. Giant's going to kind of hang back a little bit too. Meanwhile, my ally is going to eventually get flanked like this. I think the Orc War Boss comes over here as well. But their front line of Orc Biggins are going to be fighting against Treekin and just a very tanky front line Wood Elf army there. So here comes the charge. I'm just like, you know what, we're Chaos Knights with Lances. These are zombies. Let's just take them out real quick. So that's what we're going to do. Let's just crush them. Then we're going to pull out. And then we're going to throw in the Forsaken. Meanwhile, over here, these guys should be on... Yeah, there we go. They're going to go on the Orc Biggins. Fellbats are going to be flying over to try and stop my allies' Glade Guard. Then we're going to get the flank of the Squig Herds and the Goblin Big Boss, and the Orc War Boss is going to come over here. So I'm disengaging my Chaos Knights, and I'm going to be like... Or I should be like... You know, because the sounds of the horses. They're going to bloop themselves right over there and try to assist my allies' Glade Guard, but they're going to be a little late. Giant, I thought to move over there for a brief moment of time, but I think I'm actually going to stick him up over here. I wasn't sure where to put him right over here because I don't want him really fighting any of these guys. He's kind of a... Not exactly a waste. I'm just kind of waiting for the big creatures to land, and then I'll throw them in there. Right here, we do massive amounts of damage to the Banshee because we have magical damage on Big Bird, but then we're going to have the Terrorgeist and I think Manfred coming in to try and take us out. Vargeist going to be coming in here into my Chaos Warriors. Not exactly the ideal target, but it's not terrible, I guess. There go my Chaos Knights to try and assist my ally. Forsaken kind of getting shoot to pieces by the Vargeist, and with the help of the Graveguard that are over there as well. Banshee's going to get a heal. I almost killed her, but I wanted to pull out of here because these 2 flyers are nearby. So I'm just going to go over here with my Giant, and we're going to do some massive amount of damage to that Vargeist over there. Front line of the Wood Elves are holding out really well, just crushing this Ragnarok Queen with all this anti-armor, anti-large damage. And the Orc Biggins are having a hard time getting through the Treekin and the Eternal Guards. Still, some Elves are dying. Back here again, I assisted my ally, but a lot of their archers are already dead. I'm going to swing around and go bloop, 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 bloop. And then I think I may do the same thing with this, or I may pull these guys over here. Because right now, Manfred and the Terrorgeist both charge Sartorial and then hit me with the Spear Legion. Look at that damage on Sartorial, man. Like, I thought that would be coming, but I'm like, fuck. So I'm trying to get him out of there. I'm trying to run interference with these Forsaken and these Chaos Knights. I'm like, bloop, 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 bloop. Like, the blue beacon of help me, please, has gone out and the army is responding, so they're going to hold this Terrorgeist in place. I'm going to cast some AoE spells over there. Meanwhile, I'm casting, I think, Armor, Plague of Rust on Manfred. I was going to attack Manfred, but then I couldn't. And now Manfred's going to come in, do another charge. And I'm like, shit, man. So I'm just trying to keep Big Bird out of here. But luckily, my allies' archers are going to start plucking him. Going to try and keep him pinned down, getting the Chaos Puppies to run over here to kill the Doomdiver Catapults. They did that really well. Meanwhile, back over here, it's just going to be a slugfest. Just a bunch of Chaos Warriors fighting a bunch of undead. I'm going to throw these guys in briefly, but then I'm going to detach them and go make them walk over there. Giant is holding up this flank here pretty well. Going to have another AoE spell drop from Sartorial. At this point, I'm like, man, Big Bird may not be alive that much longer, so I have no time to just sit here and, like, strategically cast spells. Like, I just gotta fucking cast him, because he is almost dead. Enemy does have a Terrorgeist and Manfred still up there, and some Vargeist. I'm getting the Giant over to try and get some damage on Manfred. Casting a Plague of Rust, just a basic one on the Terrorgeist to drop their armor down to 50? Yeah, I think it's 50, yeah. so that the enemy or the allied archers can do some more damage to it, but there's going to be an invocation of Hex, so now I'm going to run over here. I'm making sure to try and keep some mobile forces near Sartorial in case somebody comes down and drops on him. Giant gets some good damage on Manfred, going to pin him down with some more Chaos Knights as we wrap up the zombies. Again, this is just going to be a slugfest over here. This force is eventually going to lose with the help of the Banshee and all of these overwhelming forces, but the Wood Elf force is still holding out pretty good. Dorothy is highly damaged, but the Orc Biggins taking a pretty heavy toll. The Arachnoid Queen's taking a heavy toll. We have a Fate of Unit being dropped on the Chaos Knights, which sucks for me because it does a lot of damage. So now we're going to have the Giant pop on the Arachnoid Queen. Back here, the Var guys came back for a second round, so I'm throwing in the Chaos Puppies, and the Chaos Knights over here trying to assist finishing them off. Forsaken going to be moving up to the front. These guys are going to be routing. Again, here goes my Chaos Marauders. And I'm just keeping all my attention on Sartorial at this point, because I cannot afford another dive bomb. Some more AoE spells going over there against the Biggins to try and assist my ally a little bit. And then you see Dirthu's just getting healed up by the Spellsinger, who's sitting over here pretty safe behind all those trees in Eternal Guard. Pulling out these forces to get towards Sartorial in case we need them. In the meantime, I'm going to charge this Orc Shaman who's terrorizing these Eternal Guard, because I think we can do pretty good damage against the Orc Shaman. So now I'm going to shift my Chaos Knights over there and my Puppies over there to try and support him. Although you can see the move icon, but then these guys stop. I don't know why. These Chaos Knights, I don't know what really did a lot of damage. Oh, right, it's the Fate of Unity. The Fate of Unity and the Arachnoid Queen did a lot of damage to the Chaos Knights, but we did bring down the Arachnoid Queen. Now we're going to get the Giant over here. And then the Terror Guys comes in for another dive bomb. We managed to dodge it, and then we tie him down with some Chaos Knights. And I thought the Puppies were nearby, but again, for some reason, they just stopped here, even though they had that move icon. So I'm like, shit, so right now I'm about to move the Puppies up as well, because now Manfred is on Sartorial, and he only has 390 hit points left. Now I'm going to be running this way. We got a lot of damage on the Terror Guy, so has another Plague of Rust to try and make sure that we do a lot of damage with those Chaos Knights. Giant, I think lost the targets are going to reacquire target here soon. These guys, I don't know what they're attacking. I can't remember. I think we're finally starting to win against all the Vampire counts over there, but I was too focused over here. And we are going to actually have Sartorial live. And man, he was on his toes for the last half of that battle. I got charged like once, and his entire HP pool's gone. That Terror Guy's to Manfred charge just messed him up, and I guess the Spirit Leech a little bit too. Yeah, good game to our opponents. We just managed to hold the line and do some strategical strikes here and there. I think the Wood Elf player, their front line got kind of crushed, but they still had some decent archers back here providing support. And I still had a couple Chaos Warriors, obviously, back here that were pretty okay. They were just fighting against Graveguards, Skeletal Warriors, and Zombies, which isn't too strong for them. And also Health Giant. But yeah, they almost got Big Bird. Not today. Not today, friends. Tons of kills over here because they're inflated due to fighting vampire counts. And then for Black Phillip, Dirthu did really well. The front line held really well. War Dancers did really well. And the Treekin held really well as well. That's a lot of wells. For Ben here, almost dive bombed Big Bird to death, but luckily did not. Besides that, like the Var guys did some damage, but I mean they crushed some of my warriors, but that's kind of all they did. And they almost killed Big Bird. And then for the Greenskin players, 61 kills on the War Boss is good. These Biggins did pretty good, and the Doom Tower Catapult did well. As yeah, the Arachnoid Queen I think did pretty good. I'm not entirely sure, honestly. Kills are okay, but yeah, I'm not entirely sure how she did. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the battle, everybody. Let's watch the cinematic view of this fight.
Too fast! Ready!
such a cool move. And then I'm like, we need to get the out. What a gourd! Run, Big Bird!
To face them!
Farewell, Ragnarok. Big Bird's gonna say hi to this orc shaman. And then the Terror guy's gonna say hi to us. I'm like, no, dodge! Dodge! Suck this plague of rust! And then the Emperor's coming, I'm like, no! Dodge! Didn't dodge.
The winds rise!
Big Bird had to get the hell out. So thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you in the next one. Take care.